Daniil Dubov against liren. This was a very quick victory. d4, knight f6. We get the Catalan, bishop b4 check, block with the knight, and after take bishop g2. Dubov has played so many really cool Catalan games. I'm going to attach a link to this video showing his amazing game against Spanish number 2 David Anton. This video will be in the top right corner. After bishop g2, a5, a3, kicking the bishop away. Ding chooses to take, because if you move the bishop away, then white will just get his pawn back. So that's why take, and castle. Queen c2, going after the pawn, so black defends with b5. Now a4, breaking up the structure. c6 is the way to go, and h4, here we go. This tends to be the trend nowadays, whenever h4 is a suitable option. Top players tend to play it. Now h4, the idea is to maybe put a piece on g5, bishop or knight, or to keep pushing, to try and go for a kingside attack. Knight d7, h5, h6, g4, really creative from Dubov. That's why I mentioned he was my favourite player of last year. He just plays such creative openings. g4, the point is, if you take, now a takes b5 is very effective. You cannot play this because queen e4 attacking the knight and the rook all of a sudden, because that pawn has now disappeared. It's now on b5, winning a piece. That's why after a takes b5, Ding went bishop b7. Knight h2 is an absolutely brilliant move. That's why I just wanted to go through this game. When do you ever get the chance to play a move like knight h2 and it just virtually wins? The point is, if you play this, then b takes c6. Bishop, pawn now attacks bishop and knight, defended by this, and this knight, well, it's going nowhere. I mean, if you save it, then this is just even worse. Totally losing. Look at this asset on b7. Every pawn is going to drop. You've got bishop and rook also attacking this. So knight h2, what a brilliant backward move from Dubov. Take. So Ding decides to sacrifice the knight. Take. The reason he sacrifices is if you go back, then we have this again. Take on f2, thrown a check, thrown another check, but Dubov just blocks. Just like that, Ding had enough. By the way, at the start of the video, I mentioned Ding was at the bottom of the table. This really isn't his tournament. You could continue playing this move, so then the bishop attacks the bishop. You can't take it because the queen pins to the king, but he's just lost. For example, you can play king g2, just get out of the way. You can even play e4, because the queen defends it. And the truth is, white's just up a bishop. Knight g4 in the future as well, just get some kingside attack going. Actually, you know what? I think knight g4 is much better, because the queen has to move, and then you can take the bishop. So he's going to be a few pieces down.